Hello student, now we are going to discuss third chapter plant life. Next topic is pollination and its types. Now we first discuss about the introduction of pollination. For the formation of seeds, the pollen grains produced in the anther must be transferred to the stigma of the pistil. The process of transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma of same flower or another flower of same type of plant is known as pollination. It occurs naturally or by means of some external agent such as wind, water and insects. External agent are wind, water and insect. What do you understand by pollinator? Pollinator is a living organism. Pollinator is a living organism or an animal that helps in pollination. How many types of pollination? There are two types of pollination. Self-pollination and cross-pollination. Now we first discuss about self-pollination. What do you understand by self-pollination? Self-pollination means when the pollen grains from anther of a flower are transferred to the stigma of same flower or another flower of same plants. It is known as self-pollination. Again I repeated, when pollen grains transfer from one flower to another flower. Pollen grains from an anther of a flower transfer from one flower to stigma of another flower is termed as self-pollination. Self-pollination occurs naturally. It occurs naturally. Some self-pollinated plants are rose, bean, tomato, orchid, sweet pea, etc. Now we discuss about cross-pollination. What do you understand by cross-pollination? When the pollen grains are transferred from anther of one flower to the stigma of another flower. When pollen grains are transferred from anther of one flower to the stigma of another flower of same type is known as cross-pollination. It occurs through external agent. Like insect, winds and water. This is true of most flower. Now we discuss about some external agent, which is water, winds and insect. So the agent of cross-pollination we will discuss. Cross-pollination takes place by various external agents. First one is a wind, water and another is a insect. Now we first discuss about pollination by wind. Some plants like maize and weeds have dry and light pollen grains produced in a large quantity. As the flower of those plants get matured, pollen grains are blown away by wind. Some of these pollen grains fall on a stigma of flower of same type, thus resulting in pollination. Now we discuss. Next one is a pollination by water. This kind of pollination occurs only in aquatic plants such as Vallisneria and Hydrilla. This kind of pollination occur in some aquatic plant. Either the male flower get detached from the plants and float on the water surface on it. On maturity, they get detached and float on the surface of water. The female flower that has a long stalk also float on the surface of water. When a male flower moving with the water currently come in contact with female flower, the pollen grains fall on a stigma, thus leading to the pollination. Now discuss pollination by insect. When an insect sits on flower, it may brush against the anther. Insects like bee, butterfly collect nectar from flower. When these insects alight on flower, the pollen grains stick to their bodies. When they visit anther flower, the pollen grains are transferred to the stigma, thus leading to pollination. For example, orchid, hersinga and salvia. Again I repeated, pollination by insect. How the pollination by insect occur? Insect visit flower to collect nectar and pollen play a major role in pollination. The example of pollination by insect is orchids, hersinga and salvia. Now we discuss about the difference between self-pollination and cross-pollination. First difference is self-pollination defines the transfer of pollen grains take place from the anther to the stigma of the same flower or another flower of same plant. But cross-pollinations takes place from the anther of one flower to another. Next one is, in this type of pollination, self-pollination, external pollen agents are not required. External pollinators are not required. But in case of cross-pollination, external agents are required. And in self-pollination, flower need not be large, slowly stained, but flower should be large in cross-pollination.